Can't believe I've just finished work and this is where I am though. Pretty surreal. And I was actually thinking like, I don't even know if I am going to go home this year now or not. So this is how quickly your mind can change. Well, how quickly mind just changes anyway. And I think just travelling just takes it to a whole new level. Stick you here, I reckon. I think that's alright. I'll sit here. That should be sweet as. Yeah, just finished my first day in my new job. It's currently like 20 to 7 at the minute. I'm just waiting for the bus. Again, costs 50 cents, so 25p more or less to get back home. It's an hour away, but you know, I'll do for now until I find a place up here. So I can't even complain. I'm not even mad about it really. You know, this is my view whilst I wait for the bus. Like, it's not bad at all. Then whilst I'm on the bus, all the videos I've got over the last week or so, I can get through to editing, which is going to be good. This is why I don't mind these long journeys, because you know, if I make my time worth its while and actually do something productive, then it's completely fine. And I have got a lot to do. Whacked off my shit flickers to put on my 95s, which is just classic British fashion, I reckon. Just sat at the edge of the beach, the tide's right in, it's beautiful. If I managed to end up moving to Palm Cove, you know, that'd be great. You know, again, I didn't even have this thought of living in Palm Cove 2 weeks ago. So, like I say, it comes at you fast. It really does whilst you're travelling. And it's a place I wouldn't really mind being in. I found though that the water's actually dead salty here, like saltier than normal. And I think there's loads of crocs and jellyfish and that in there as well, but it's netted. Say it like that does much, but from what I've heard, I don't know anyway, I don't mind going in there. At work there is a free gym, well not free gym, sorry, so it's really cheap for employees, and there's a sauna and a pool there too. And when I first got to Australia, I actually got into swimming, because I had a shared house for a bit, no, shared apartment, sorry, for about 2 months. Again, that's another story for another day. But yeah, I was getting into swimming like every day there and using the sauna, and it was amazing. Today I made a video on my TikTok about the gratitude, because I lost the original video that I made when I was at that resort. It was nice because I was just sat here looking at. It was really sunny. I just got a coffee and a toastie and that, and I was just really appreciating what was in front of me, and I actually felt really present, even though there was a camera in front of me. I think today, what I'll say to people is, if you're not happy in your current spot, just make a change and do something about it. Now again, I know there's going to be people watching this that, you know, and I'm not saying this from like a privileged point of view, because don't get me wrong, like, I've not had it easy at all. You know, I've not had any handouts given to me or anything like that. But yeah, you know, I know if you're like 30, 40, you know, you settle down, you've got kids and everything, it's probably a lot harder to do, and you've got more responsibility, and it's easy for me to say as a 22-year-old that, you know, just change your position. I guess right now I'm speaking to people that, you know, if you don't have kids, you don't have any sort of responsibilities really, maybe you're still living at home, or, you know, you're young, you're like 18 odd, and you've had to move out on your own, you're paying rent and stuff. If you're only paying rent, you know, and you're in a job you hate, you manage to save a little bit of money. I'd say, just like I say, save up and go travelling. Or come here, genuinely come here. Because you'd just be doing the exact same thing here, paying rent. You know, making your own way. But it's such a better lifestyle. Even if you do, the thing is with this, like, you can come out here, and if you don't like it, you can always go home. Again, not as easy as that. Maybe you spend all your money to come out here, you're trying to find work, but again, it's just a couple of months where you'd have to save some money to then go back home again. But to be honest, I can't imagine anyone that would want to do that. Australia is a huge place. It is genuinely massive. Like, it's so big. You fly 5 hours in the same country from one side to the other, you're still in Australia. It's mental. Or from one side to the other. Like, each place is so different. Like I said, I've barely explored much of it. Like, I've done the East Coast, a lot of places I've still missed out, and everywhere is so different. I've really fell in love with North Queensland though. Like, Port Douglas, Cairns, stunning. Just an amazing place. Like, the actual surroundings are just amazing. But yeah, don't feel stuck. Like, I've had jobs before. Like, I'm only 22. But I've actually had a lot of jobs. I think I had like 5 or 6, maybe 7 actually. My first job, like my first proper when I was at Morrison's, I was in retail for like 3.5 years. I've genuinely felt stuck, like it was weird. I felt like I couldn't get out of it, I don't know. It was like, that's all I had, and the thing is, it was really new to me, and I think a lot of people probably have that in their first job, like, oh, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go afterwards? This is the only experience I've got. But it builds a lot of character, and I think employers now, especially new generation of employees, look for character, and you can learn on the job. Like, a lot of the stuff I've applied for, I mean, I don't really have those sort of skills. Like, I've done sales and that, but it's my people skills, my teamwork, and being able to build rapport. I think those skills are so important in life. You get them nailed, there's a lot of jobs out there, really well-paying jobs you could probably get. Especially out in Australia. Just got to show a bit of character, I think. But yeah, I'd say if you've not got any responsibility, come out here, and you just need to experience it. Because it really will change your perspective. Honestly, it will. And I'm not just saying this for myself in a biased way. So many backpackers, so many people I've met from all across the globe, not just as Brits, say the exact same thing. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's not lying, you know, especially people that have experienced it. Like, how can you argue with that? You just need to do it yourself, as with anything. I think I've sort of lost my way a bit, but yeah, the point I'm trying to get across is if you've got no responsibilities, come out here. If you're a young person. But if you're 30 odd and again you've got no responsibility, you're not paying off a mortgage or anything, come out here. Again, I can't really advise people that have mortgages and things and have kids on what they can do. I've not experienced that yet. Who am I to say? I can only speak for what I've experienced so far. But yeah, age, like I say, if you're 40, if you're 50 and you've not, just come out here. I've met so many backpackers that are in their 40s. Like, different cultures do things different there. I've met people like in their 30s and they, you know, it's not weird. No one looks at them like it's weird. It's just like you're talking to somebody as if they're your own age. I feel like you get past a certain age where, yeah, you get that. Well, I don't know. It's not age. I guess it's sort of maturity levels. People mature at different ages, I guess. But yeah, if you're feeling stuck, there's always something you can do. There's always options. Just speak to people and find out. Best way to do is just to speak to people and ask questions. But yeah, I'm going to go because I'm a bit nervous. I'm going to miss my bus. I probably rambled a little bit here. I'm not going to meditate as of right now because I don't think I have the time. I will meditate later, but yeah, I guess we'll just sit out here for a minute and you can listen. I will check my phone though actually and see what time it is. Now we can meditate for 5, let's do it. You'll see I just sort of pulled my glutes back there. It actually feels a lot more comfortable. Try it if you've never done it. An Italian Italian woman taught me 2 weeks ago, and I meditated with her. It was amazing. She's full of wisdom. I'll probably speak about her one day. Actually, she's a saint, an angel. Yeah, we'll do 5 minutes. I was a bit eager, finished a little bit earlier, but it's all good. I'd love to know if people do this. By the way, the sky is amazing, so I'm going to take a picture right now. I will put it in here. Wow. You wait till I probably do this as well. You wait till you get to see this. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of light clouding, but you can more or less tell. But yeah, I hope you got a bit of value from this. And I'll see you on the next one. It seems that I'm doing this daily right now. I don't know if I will. Again, not a bit of a structure right now. I'm still just finding my feet, new job and everything, bit of a routine. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't ever feel like you're stuck as well. There's always options. And remember that yourself, Ethan, as well, looking back at these. Safe. Forgot to stop it for a second there.